And while the fallen deputy was serving in the Antelope Valley, he was a native of the Santa Clarita area. People there are grieving and remembering a standout young man. KCAL News reporter Joy Benedict continues our team coverage.
As our firstborn son, Ryan will be greatly missed by his family.
It's the first glimpse of a grief few understand, as Sheriff Robert Luna read a statement from the family of Deputy Ryan Clinkunbroomer. But the department isn't the only place people are missing this young man.
This is a tradition that they started in 2008.
His handprint and photos still line the halls here at West Ranch High School in Stevenson Ranch, where teachers say Clinkunbroomer was the one they never forgot.
He was just the nicest kid.
Jen Overdevest taught him all 4 years in the media room, where she says he excelled in producing and video production.
My husband said the name and I started crying because I was like, it can't be. He's so young. It's just not fair.
And his teachers aren't surprised he got into law enforcement. But it's not because his father and grandfather also served.
He was fair and kind and just patient and respected by everybody and treated everybody with respect. I'm sure a source of such great pride to his parents.
And to his teachers.
Kind, but just good to his very core in everything that he did. He cared about fairness. He cared about the world being a better place. Like even as a kid, he was that way.
Clinkunbroomer was not only part of the media production team, but he competed in cross country and was devoted to mentoring other students, the kind of giving that led him to be a training officer at the Sheriff's Department.
There are no stories that don't end with a smile with that kid. Honestly, he was just a lovely, lovely human being.
And as these teachers gathered to share their memories, they can't help but also be angry that there won't be any more.
And I know it's part of the risks of what the profession that he chose to be a part of, but not like this.
To think that somebody, without knowing him, would take out a life that was really about goodness in the world. A person who made the world better because he was in it.
Newly engaged and just beginning to live, which is why his loss is so hard to understand.
What a loss to, most importantly, his family, but I think it's a loss to the community as a whole to lose someone in law enforcement who was just so good.
Clinkunbroomer graduated from West Ranch High School back in 2010 and signed up to serve as a Los Angeles County deputy in 2015. Joy Benedict, KCAL News.